Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're diving into a topic that's close to my heart, living in grace. Now, when I talk about grace, I'm not just referring to a religious concept, I'm talking about something that can enrich every aspect of your life. But before we get into it, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content. Your support means everything to me. Living in grace is a beautiful idea, isn't it? It's about embracing life with an attitude of gratitude, kindness, and understanding. But here's the million-dollar question. How do we actually put this into practice in our everyday lives? We all know the theory. We understand that grace means showing kindness and compassion, but how do we embody it, especially when life gets tough? That's where things can get a little tricky. Let's start with one of the most challenging aspects of living in grace, forgiving ourselves. We humans are not perfect, right? We make mistakes, we stumble, and sometimes those missteps can leave us feeling guilty or ashamed. Maybe you said something you didn't mean or forgot an important commitment, or perhaps you didn't meet your own expectations. Whatever it is, these moments of imperfection can weigh heavily on our minds. But here's where grace steps in. Extending grace to ourselves is about acknowledging our humanness. It's about recognizing that we're all prone to making mistakes. It's a reminder that we shouldn't be overly harsh on ourselves when we falter. Instead, we should strive to understand and forgive ourselves, just as we would hope others would understand and forgive us. Remember, you wouldn't scold a child for falling while learning to ride a bike, would you? Apply the same logic to your internal dialogue. When faced with your own shortcomings, resist the urge to be overly critical. Instead, show yourself the same kindness and understanding you'd offer to a loved one. Embrace the opportunity to learn and grow from the situation without letting guilt or shame consume you. Another area where living in grace can be both challenging and immensely rewarding is in our relationships. Picture this. You've had a long, hectic day, you're tired, you're frazzled, and then your partner says or does something that sets you off. In that moment, your first instinct might be to react, to lash out or withdraw. But here's where the concept of living in grace can help. Instead of letting your negative emotions take over, take a step back and breathe. Think about the challenges your partner might be facing and try to see their actions from their perspective. Is it possible they're stressed too? Could they be facing problems that you're not aware of? By taking this approach, you're embracing the idea of grace in your relationship. You're acknowledging that your partner is a human being, capable of making mistakes, facing struggles, and needing your love and understanding. This shift in perspective can lead to more empathetic and compassionate communication. It allows you to respond to your partner in a way that strengthens your bond rather than tears it apart. And the beautiful thing is that when you extend grace to your partner, they too are more likely to extend it back to you. You're creating a cycle of mutual respect and understanding, which is the foundation of any thriving relationship. But what about situations where someone has wronged us intentionally, where they've caused harm or betrayed our trust? Here's where the idea of living in grace can be truly transformative. It's easy to get caught up in anger, resentment, and a desire for revenge. These feelings are natural and understandable, but what if there's another way? What if instead of dwelling on the negativity, you chose to respond with grace? Imagine the strength and peace that would bring into your life. It's not about excusing or condoning the person's behavior. It's about refusing to let their actions consume you. It is about rising above the situation and choosing to respond in a way that reflects your own values and integrity. This can be incredibly liberating. By releasing the burden of anger and resentment, you free yourself from the emotional prison that these feelings can create. You regain your power, and this doesn't mean you have to tolerate mistreatment. You can still hold the person accountable for their actions while responding with grace. You can communicate your hurt, set boundaries, and walk away from toxic situations. But ultimately, it is your choice whether to remain trapped in the cycle of negativity or to step out and embrace grace. And when you do, you not only heal yourself, but you also become a beacon of light in a potentially dark situation. However, sometimes living in grace is not just about our interactions with others. It's also about the choices we make in life. Consider the times when you have to make decisions that align with your values and principles. Maybe you're faced with a situation at work that tests your ethical boundaries, or perhaps you're faced with a societal expectation that conflicts with your personal beliefs. These are moments when living in grace can be your guiding light. It's about choosing the path of integrity, compassion, and kindness, even when it's not the easiest one. This could mean turning down a project that doesn't align with your values, standing up for a colleague who's being treated unfairly, or speaking out against a policy that you believe is harmful. These actions may have consequences. They might be met with disapproval or even pushback from those around you, but by living in grace, you stay true to yourself. You honor your beliefs and contribute positively to your community. While you may not always be in complete alignment with grace, striving to live a life guided by its principles can bring a sense of peace and purpose. It's a reminder that your choices, no matter how small, have the power to shape not just your life, but the lives of others. So when faced with tough decisions, big or small, ask yourself, what would it look like to respond with grace in this situation? You might be surprised by the strength, clarity, and peace you find within yourself. In conclusion, living in grace is a journey, not a destination. It's about embracing the beauty of life, the challenges and the rewards, and responding to each moment with love, kindness, and understanding. From forgiving ourselves to treating our partners with empathy, from setting healthy boundaries to making choices aligned with our values, every step we take towards living in grace enriches our lives and those around us. Remember, you're not called to be perfect. You're called to keep moving forward, to keep growing and keep striving. To live a life that reflects the best version of yourself. As you continue on this journey, know that you're not alone. There's a community of individuals out there who are also striving to live in grace, who are also seeking to make the world a better place through their words and actions. Stay connected to this community, share your experiences, learn from others, and celebrate each other's successes. Together, you can create a ripple effect, spreading grace and positivity to all corners of the world. So go forth, dear friends, and live in the beauty of grace. Let it guide your steps, inspire your actions, and fill your hearts with love and compassion. The world needs your light, and when you shine brightly, you illuminate the way for others to do the same. Catch you later. Keep walking, keep winning, and stay super blessed, my friend.